Hey guys, while I have a minute here, I'm going to do May favorites. The last time that I saw you guys, I made a video, and at the beginning I had done a voiceover saying that I was taking a break from YouTube. Little did I know what was going to happen the very next day after it's a good thing that I decided to do that, because there has been some awful things that have happened, and I don't really like to share my personal life, every aspect of my life, the way that a lot of YouTubers just, you know, they reveal everything and they do vlog videos, and I'm not really comfortable with that. I'm more of a private person. So anyway, some awful things have happened, and it's still an ongoing process, so I don't know how many videos I'm going to be able to make in the near future until the situation gets resolved. But so I figured I would sit down and do my May favorites now while I have a minute. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, yeah, I have gotten some things in the last couple of weeks that I am absolutely madly in love with. And then I have also been using some things that I already had that I've been really, really loving. So yeah, I haven't done, normally I would do a haul video of all the recent things that I purchased, but because I haven't been making videos the last week or so, you haven't seen some of these things. So let's start with the new things, just in case, you know, I would think that would be the things that you would be most interested in. What happened was I got some new lipsticks, and these were, I think I alluded to these in one of the last videos that I did. I said I was going to be showing them to you soon, but then I had to take a break. So I got 3 new lipsticks from MAC, and these are the Retro Matte formula. Now MAC's going to be coming out with a bunch of new colors this coming Thursday in stores, and the ones that I got came out about 1.5 years ago when the Retro Mattes originally launched that particular finish. So I know these 3 that I'm going to show you are not brand new, but they're new to me and to my collection, and I love them. These 3 lipsticks, along with MAC Rebel, have been the only 4 lipsticks that I have wanted to wear for the last couple of weeks. So just in case, you know, somebody's not familiar with MAC Rebel is like a cool berry, or a cool, yeah, I'm gonna say a cool berry, and it's a very deep, dark, cool berry, very purpley color. So that's MAC Rebel, and that's a satin finish. But then the 3 new lipsticks that I've gotten that I just cannot get enough of is, well, the one that I'm wearing is called Relentlessly Red, and it's a beautiful pinky red shade. Depending on how you look at it and who's wearing it and what lighting conditions you're in, sometimes it can look like a pinky red, and then other times it can look like a corally red. So it's really kind of a chameleon of a color. So that's what Relentlessly Red looks like swatched. I would have to say this is probably my favorite out of the bunch, but I've been wearing all 4 of these lipsticks like crazy. But yeah, Relentlessly Red has gotten the most love. There's something about this shade that I love, and I do have it on, like I said. Okay, the next one is called All Fired Up. And this is a bright, warm fuchsia, I would say. So that's All Fired Up. And the last one is Flat Out Fabulous. And this is kind of a cool fuchsia, I would say. I'm going to swatch that right next to All Fired Up so you can see. So that's more of like a magenta type fuchsia. So those 4 lipsticks I've just been absolutely loving. I have rediscovered my love for MAC, and I don't know, I guess the main reason why I stopped buying it there for a while is because, you know, it's expensive, it's department store makeup, but I think I would rather get less makeup and buy things that I really, really want rather than buy a bunch of stuff that's less expensive that I'm not going to enjoy as much, because I did some cleaning out while I was taking my little hiatus, and I realized as I was going through everything that there are so many things that I have bought from the drugstore that I didn't really like that much, that I bought it and then just, you know, never wore it again. And I don't want to waste money like that. I would rather spend a little bit more and get something that I'm going to love, that I'm really going to enjoy and wear. Because when I go back and revisit products, like for example, Benefit Rockateur is what I have on for blush today. And I've been using this like crazy. Now, you know, Benefit blushes are kind of expensive because it's department store or Sephora type makeup. But I use it so much that to me it's worth it to spend more rather than buy some blushes from the drugstore and then, you know, they're just okay, so I don't use them. So I think it's better to spend more money and get things less often. That's my new philosophy, which is not to say that I'm not still curious about a lot of the drugstore makeup that comes out, because there are certain brands that I just love from the drugstore, and I think I'm always gonna wanna experiment with some of their new products, like Maybelline and Wet n Wild and Milani. There's just certain brands that I love to try new things by them. So anyways, back to what I was saying about the lip products. So I have a lot of lip liners, and I think lip liners are so important in making your lip products last on your lips, because if you line your lips and then fill them in with a lip pencil that is similar in color to your lipstick, then you put the lipstick on top, it's just going to wear so much longer and you won't have to reapply as often. So I realized that I had absolutely nothing in my lip pencil collection that was even close to Relentlessly Red, the MAC lipstick that I just showed you. So I found this lip pencil yesterday, I guess it was. Was it yesterday or the day before? Whatever. I found this lip pencil at MAC that matched it perfectly. It's called Dynamo. And it is, yeah, let me first swatch it. Let me swatch it right above Relentlessly Red, just so you can see how close these two are. So that's the pencil swatch. But this is one of their Pro Longwear lip pencils, and I had never tried these because I had read some bad reviews by people whose opinions that I trusted, and so I didn't want to try them because I thought that, you know, they maybe weren't worth the price, because these aren't cheap. These are $20 a piece. So I got this because I could not find anything else even close to that Relentlessly Red color in a lip pencil. But I thought, well, this matches perfect, and it's the only thing that seems to be out there that's that exact right shade, because I like to match my lipstick to my lip pencil when possible. And so I picked it up, and I thought, well, if I hate it, I'll take it back. I love it. It's so creamy and smooth and moisturizing. It's wonderful, because the regular MAC lip pencils, I think they're really good. They're pigmented and they have great staying power, but they're a little dry. This is not dry, but it's lacking a little bit in pigmentation, but yet it is the perfect shade for this. So if you've never tried the Pro Longwear pencils and you've always wondered about them, I think it's really, really nice. So comfortable on the lips. I'm so puzzled though, because the review that I read, she thought that they were really dry, and I didn't find that to be the case at all. So now, of course, I want to get more, but at 20 bucks a pop, who knows when that will be. But yeah, very, very nice. So I've been loving that. And then some other products that I've been loving, I'm not going to talk too much about them because you've heard me talk about them before. My foundation, the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. Love this, and I know a lot of you have gone out and bought it, and now you love it too, so you must have similar skin issues as I do, because the main reason why I like this is it covers up my redness so well and it gives me full coverage. But yet, even though it's a full coverage foundation, it's very light and it feels like nothing on your skin. It really is weightless. And you know, it gives you a little bit of luminosity too. It's awesome. Again, it's expensive, but I feel like it's worth it. Another thing I've been really loving is a couple of the balm products that I picked up this last month. This bronzer, Bahama Mama, is awesome. It's matte, it's brown, it has no orange or gold or any of those colors in it. It's just brown, and I just put this along like the perimeter of my face and kind of carve out my chin a little bit because I have no chin. And this is wonderful. The other bronzer that I was using I really liked too, but it had shimmer in it, so I don't really want shimmer in my bronzer, but this is Bahama Mama by theBalm, and really nice. And then I also had picked up the MaryLou-manizer Highlighter, and this is just a gorgeous like champagne gold highlighter, and it's so pretty. I mean, you hear a lot of people talk about this on YouTube and have been for a long time, and I'm just getting it now, and I can see why it gets so much buzz, because it's really, really nice. I have these products that I'm talking about, I have them all on today, by the way. But I mean, look at that gorgeous gold sheen. And I'm not really a person normally that likes gold either, but that is just, oh, it's so pretty. Love it. And then for my face contour, what I've been doing for at least a month, maybe longer, is I take a Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick, and this is in pure beige, so I bought like a shade that was too dark on purpose, and then I just kind of carve out that area of contour. Then I put NYX HD blush in Taupe right on top of it, and this just blends so nice, because when it first goes on you're like, oh no, because you have this dark brown streak, but then you just give it 2 or 3 swipes and it just blends in seamlessly. And I think the reason why it does that is because I'm putting it on top of the foundation stick, so those two products just seem to work really well together. Another thing I've been doing the last couple weeks or so is using black eyeliner. And I haven't been using black eyeliner recently. I used to use it all the time years ago, but I had gotten away from it, and I started using it again just on my tight line, and I think it really makes the eyeshadows that I've been using pop better. The colors that I've been using for eyeshadows lately, most people would put brown with that, but I've been using black, and I don't know, I've just been really enjoying the way it looks. What have I been doing for eyeshadows? Like every day doing the same look with my eyeshadows because I love it so much. I start off by using MAC Perky Paint Pot. Yes, we're going to talk about MAC again because, like I said, I've fallen back in love with them. Paint pots are awesome, people. I know that most people have at least one, but if you've never played around with and experimented with them, they're like the best cream shadow out there, I think, because you can wear it alone or you can put shadows on top. There's just so much you can do with them. You can use them for liner. There's a million different things you can do with them. But anyways, I put the Paint Pot Perky on my eyelids as a base. Then what I do is I take the Paint Pot Constructivist, and both these paint pots I've gotten in the last month. I take Constructivist and I put this in the crease, and I also use that as a liner along the lower lash line. This is gorgeous as a liner. And I love that I do brown eyeliner here and then black up here. I mean, it doesn't have to match. And I don't know why that had never occurred to me before to use different shades of eyeliner, top and bottom. But anyways, this is a beautiful brown, and this has been out forever, but I always stayed away from it because I thought it would be way too dark for me. It goes on very soft, and I have that as my crease color, and I love this as a crease color. It just, you can put it on softly if you want and just put a little, or you can build it up and make it more intense. It's gorgeous, just gorgeous. It's like a warm brown. And so I put that in the crease. Then I go back and I take another new acquisition, Urban Decay Snatch. This is a warm peach with gold shimmer, glitter. I'm gonna have to say glitter because it's pretty sparkly. This is Urban Decay Snatch. I just bought this single eyeshadow, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I put that on my lids over the MAC Perky Paint Pot. And I just love these colors together. Sometimes I switch it up and I use a different color paint pot underneath that. Instead of the Perky, I'll use Lay and Low paint pot. But most of the time I like just doing this combo, and yeah. And the only other thing I want to mention for a favorite this month is, if you don't have the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, you absolutely need this, because this has got to be the most versatile brush out there. I've been using this as a blush brush the last week or so, I would say, and oh my god, why haven't I been using this for my blush right along? This works so perfectly. It's just the right size, and you can just, it just blends it out so well. It just seems to be the right size and blends like a dream, and it's just easy. I don't know. But you can also use this for a foundation. You could use it for bronzer.